station of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Hey, Robert, how you doing, man?
Yes, and thank you for taking my call. I wanted to let you know that I've been a subscriber for a couple of years, just different members of your team, and I really enjoy it. But really the reason I'm calling is to express my sincerest gratitude for you providing that information yesterday on the small business grant. I'm a small business owner and primary breadwinner for my family, and if I can get that money, it's going to really mean a lot to my family. So
that's awesome.
Thank you for taking the time to do that.
No, well, listen, man, we appreciate you growling a problem with us.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. And happy Veterans Day to everyone out there. Let's make it a great one. And I want to put a real good shout out to everyone that was in the Coast Guard. You know, the Coast Guard folks, listen, all the services are great. The bottom line with the Coast Guard, though, is every single day, man, all of us, even in the United States, if you're on the water, you know how valuable they are. They're huge. They do a great amount of work. Bottom line, I want to salute them. Salute them all. Always do your best, but don't overdo. When you overdo, you deplete your body and you go against yourself, and it will take longer to accomplish your goals. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials right now down 134. NASDAQ up 93. S&P's up 4.5. Gold contract up 15.80, trading at 18.64. You got the silver market up 53 cents, $25.31 an ounce. Light sweet crude, flat, $81.24 a barrel. Notes and bonds. The 10-year note down 14 at 130.09. The 30-year also down 14 ticks at 161.22. And King Dollar is trading up 335 ticks at 95.185. Euros at 114. Yen is at 114. Look at that. And the British pound's at 133 to 1 U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Well, the bottom line is you get a sideways market here. You get light volume. You get the SPY trading out up 61 cents. You get 25 million shares. We went downtown yesterday. You get downtown with 69 million shares. So that will at least get tested. I suspect we're going to do a small U-turn here, folks. That being said, my take is you're going to get back to highs, too. That's how this thing seems to be shaking out, man. So it's going to be intriguing watching this whole thing. You got to remember something now. Between Thanksgiving and Christmas, man, the bottom line is a million reasons why this market can go up. Most of them being buying. NDX 100, that came down hard yesterday. That came down 54 million shares. You go sideways today with 24 million shares. That looks to me like this. That does want to get down somewhere into the we're at 3,890 right now. 382 is game. The beginning of the breakout area. The breakout area had 47 million shares traded. You know, so what we had done is this. Tuesday, you go down, and we went down with 50 million shares. Yesterday, you did 54. If you're a bull, what you want to see is this. You want to see this baby get right. You want to see it actually go down. At least test the lows of yesterday. Because if you go down 4 or 5 days in a row, you're going to see the volume contract pretty quickly. That's how markets work. Gold contract continues to get a bid out here. We have the gold contract hit 1868. Right now, you're at 1864. This baby wants to go to the top of its range. That's 1922. And most times when this happens, folks, okay, it happens pretty quickly. I'll show you something when we bring up the continuous contract. My take is actually this run is going to actually go to 2,500. So if you bring up this contract, what you're going to see is that you're in a large ABC structure. Now, it's a potential structure. There's no doubt about that. But it's a beauty, man. I mean, the bottom line is that when you take a look at this on a monthly basis, we built cars going all the way back to June of 2020. That's how this baby's set up. And it's absolutely not a stretch that you would get 2,500. And the reason I'm saying that also is this, folks. What I've seen is this. Everything that I am doing on, and I'm sure if you keep your numbers whenever you're buying something, it seems to me that everything is approximately 30% more. And gold keeps up with inflation. That's the bottom line. Yeah, it can lag, sometimes it can lag for 2 or 3 years, but the bottom line, it keeps up with it. The last high that we had in gold is 2063. Bottom line, you put 30% on top of that, what do you got? I mean, it's pretty quick. 2,500 is game. And that, I'm just saying that anecdotally versus technically, this is a potential ABC structure on the way up, and that's how it is set up. We take a look at some of the higher volume equities out here today, and you have, let's see, Rivian, that's up $19. It's trading 120. You got SoFi Technology. They come out with numbers last night. That's up $2.40 at $22.80. Let's see. Disney's down $12. They come out with numbers. Market doesn't like what they're doing. That's for sure. It's down $12. It's at the bottom. Well, we'll go over it. You got Open Door Technologies. That's up $2.62, trading $22.14. Freeport McMoran, that's a breakout. That's an ABC structure up. Let's go look at that because I know a lot of targets have this one. So if we take a look at Freeport McMoran, you got an ABC structure on the way up. It's a clean ABC. Your B point out here, let me see. It's almost $40. I'm going to call it just. Oh, this is a beauty, man. Holy cow. It's a $10. I'm going to say 9. That's $45. 45. Okay, so this is pretty cool. So if you take a look, folks, at all these metals, like Freeport McMoran, that wants to go up to June 1st. They're all going to June 1st. That's where that baby wants to go, okay? You take a look at the XAU, the HUI. You can bring them all up, man. I mean, they're all ABC structures on the way up. Let's start with the HUI and see, because we're going to look at what kind of volume we got yesterday, and I suspect they're all ABC structures on the way up. Okay, so hey, look at this. Oh, my God. You're going to love it. So the B point on the HUI was 20 million, right? We got 30 million. Your B point volume-wise, B point 267.82, 224, 34, 44, 54, 64, 74, 64, 45 approximately. That's 290. You're 276. No. 40, yeah. Yeah, 276. 290 is the A to B equals C to D on the XAU. If we take a look at the HUI, well, here, let's go look at SCCO for a couple of the targets out here. This is the largest copper company in the world, and this is catching a bid, okay, up to 371. Now, this has high volume high at 66.90. So you got game up there. What's happening, folks, is that, if you have the out of time in the trade, these are classics. You go up with volume, you pull back with light volume, man, and then they go with volume again. So if you don't have the book, go to Amazon, folks. Stay right there, folks. Coming right back.
Are you looking for a way to consistently add winning trades to your portfolio? Tom O'Brien is here to help. Tom O'Brien has been successfully trading markets for over 30 years. A frequent contributor to TD Ameritrade Network and CNBC, Tom O'Brien founded TFNN over 20 years ago to help educate investors just like you. Tom's daily market newsletter, Market Insights, is published every morning when the market's open to give you the competitive informational edge you need to succeed. These newsletters are packed full of Tom's advanced technical analysis and are geared to deliver comprehensive strategies for a successful portfolio. Get Tom O'Brien's newsletter, Market Insights, today, and try all of our products and newsletters 30 days risk-free with our money-back guarantee at TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
What's separating you from the most successful men and women on Wall Street? That's right, information. Having all the information gives us the perspective we need to place the right trades at the right time. The TAS Profile Scanner is the premier market profile-based scanner. Powered by its acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner instantly filters over 2,500 plus global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodities, futures, and Forex. This powerful suite of tools leverages instant trade filtering and strategy formulation to show you emerging trades before they happen. For a limited time, you can save $100 off your first month by using the promo code UPGRADE, and you still get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Level the playing field with the TAS Profile Scanner, which you can find under the Services tab at TFNN.com. Sign up today.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. For free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's down 151, Nasdaq's up 87, S&P's up 3.5. Let's get over to Disney. So Disney came out with numbers. Bottom line, they had it down to 158. It's at 162 right now. So you rejected 158.33. You're at 162. We take this, and you're going to see this is also a classic, man. Back to the breakout area, even on the weekly, and it's going to have lighter volume. So the bottom of the breakout area on Disney is 152. So the way this works, folks, meaning that you break out, you come back to the breakout area. Now, many times, you've heard me say this a dozen times. Right? The first time, normally you go to the top of that area. It can reject price there. It certainly didn't reject price, even going back 3 or 4, going back 5 months, okay? The bottom line, you can see how it came into it. See, it came into the top of the area with 73 million shares. That was the week of May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Yeah, that was probably earnings too. So that was May. It went from 186 to 168, closed out that week at 173. Well, it was still going into 121 million shares, and you did 73 million. Now, you got one more day of trading. You have 83, and you're still going into 120, and you haven't reached the bottom of the range yet. So we'll see how this shakes out. If Disney closes inside of 168.78 tomorrow, or whenever it does, that just saying it's going topside once again. Because what you have with Disney, you have volume at that high. That doji high at 203 has volume. So number-wise, what they did out here, this is what they did. Number-wise, they did 18.5 billion, and they brought 37 cents to the bottom line. What's going to get interesting with Disney is this. So picture this, folks, okay? Disney was always the white shoe, good guy in the whole ball of wax, right? Bottom line is that they own ESPN. What you have seen is this, is that all the, whether it's CBS, NBC, Fox, ESPN, whenever football's on, you get the point scores and all that. ESPN, my take, is going to turn into a big gambling deal, for sure. Well, that's my speculation, not for sure. But that's what, they don't have a problem doing that. That's in the cards when they're even talking, which is pretty wild. So we'll see how the rest of that is going to shake out. But that is, they get that going. They're going to melt. All these stations, folks, are going to melt watching football with gambling, and then watching. You're going to end up seeing horse racing come back more than likely. If you like horse racing, when the Breeders' Cup was on, they had a lot of good races, man. You know, and they had it on NBC, I think it's NBCS. It's the second station, you know. But and they definitely were pushing the gambling stats there. It would totally make sense. But bottom line is that's where I think this whole thing. That's where I think this whole thing is actually going. We got to take a look at the silver market. Let's go take a look at silver. Silver finally is also catching a bid. We got silver today up 53 cents. You get volume out here of 74 million. So let's silver's also in an ABC structure on the way up. Look at that. Look, my God, it took it out. You had 132,000 contracts versus 83. So on silver, we got approximately 25, 21. You got $4.50. That's going to get you into the 27.45 area. And that's going to be right where we had the downdraft going back into the 16th. The week, no, the daily, okay. June 16th. That's how that baby's set up. The thing is going to be pretty wild, man. The way that this is set up, too, is that when you do head and shoulders, tops to bottoms, folks, they're always all over the place. I tell you, when I was first learning technical analysis, I remember it was like the whole market, man, every single, you definitely can't speculate on a head and shoulders, top or bottom, because the whole market seems to be like, looks like them. Well, as I say that, I'm looking at silver. I'm saying to myself, silver I'll go is like, hey man, that could be a huge head. You get the if it is, this will be like on a yearly basis or something. But once we make it to the tops of these, like at the $28, you got to keep your eye on this thing, because if it starts going sideways, that's what it would be doing on a longer term basis. It'd be building a monster. It already has the head. It'd be if you got one shoulder in place. If you get the other shoulder, time-wise, they're a bummer, because well, this is how it works. The longer that they take, the higher that it actually goes. That's how that works. Okay, so that's where patience comes in an extraordinary way. We go take a look at the yen, because what has been happening out here, we have huge divergence right now in between the metals and the yen and the U.S. dollar. They're all, normally the correlation, folks, is that if the metals are going to go higher, you have the yen get stronger against the U.S. dollar and the dollar declines. Well, we don't have that this time. I mean, I'll take it. I'm not complaining. Trust me. I'm definitely not complaining. And we'll see just, what this actually means in general, market-wise, dollar-wise, and yen-wise. Let's go take a look at the GFI. GFI, they came out with numbers this morning. They were good numbers. What did they say? Let's see. They're on track. They're on. Goldfield says Thursday they produced 606,000 ounces of gold in the third quarter, all-in sustaining cost of $1,016 an ounce, up from last year of 557,000, and last year was 964 an ounce. Okay, bottom line, nice setup. What you had here, I'll bring this up in South Africa for you. If you folks are in any of the South Africans, bottom line, go to the Johannesburg Exchange in the morning, because they trade way before we trade. And when you wake up in the morning, they're out there, man. Do you know what I mean? And when you do all the numbers, even the Johannesburg Exchange, they're also going up to the June. This will be good for everyone for an exercise here. Let's do this. Put this on. So if you're watching Tiger TV, this is Goldfields in grand dollars. And, you can see they took out the B point, took it out with volume. We do these numbers here. The GFI is trading at 16,161 Rand dollars. You're going to see that the price projection is right up to this 17,600, which brings you back to June 1st. As is, if we go to Anglo-Ashanti, what you're going to see is the same deal. Anglo-Ashanti right now, they also came out with numbers last night, and they were good numbers too, particularly because they have been in the dumps for so long. Let's see what they said. Okay, put that one back. Where are you? Come on, where is that announcement? Well, here, let me show you what is the presentation? Oh, there it is. 1 second. Yeah, I got to find that for you. But as soon as I come back, I'll find that for you. The bottom line is that ANG, let me see. When you see this and Rand dollars, this thing took off like a rocket ship this morning, man. There you go. This is also making its way up to the 37,000 Rand, and right now you're at 32,000 Rand. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you having fun trading the markets but having trouble finding like-minded individuals to discuss your trading and investment ideas with? Become an apex predator in the trading markets and join the Tiger's Den Trading Room only at TFNN.com. The Tiger's Den is an exclusive trading room where successful traders from around the world come to exchange trades and ideas. Join the den and surround yourself with the sharpest minds in the trading world. Subscribers to the Tiger's Den are also the first to have their questions answered live on air and can privately chat with our TFNN hosts live during their shows. Interact with other Tigers and Tigresses as they share trading ideas, news analysis, and discuss the market action all trading day. Subscribe to the Tiger's Den risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee and become part of the TFNN trading community. TFNN, educating investors.
You could be making money off the stock market. And if you're already making money off the stock market, you could be making a lot more. Check out TFNN and Tiger TV and get expert investing advice to give you the power to control your financial future. Go to TFNN.com and find the newsletter for you. Whether you're into trading gold, metals, futures, currencies, or options, you'll get advice and analysis to help you seriously get ahead. TFNN also features trading services with a 30-day money-back guarantee for new subscribers, as well as TFNN's Tiger Den Trading Room, trading software, and educational webinars for all trading levels. And make sure you check out Tiger TV for free on TFNN.com or TFNN's YouTube channel for live financial content from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern on market days. Stop watching on the sidelines while other people get rich and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David Wright has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Thinkorswim. For more information, just click the Thinkorswim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now are down 120. Get the Nasdaq up Nasdaq's up 90. S&Ps are up 5.5. If we go inside of the Dow Industrials, we take a look at the winners versus the losers out here. Movers, where are you? Come on. Why not giving me that? Okay, let's get. There we go. Okay, so the winners out here inside the Dow Industrials today is you got Goldman putting 27 positive points, Salesforce 24, Caterpillar 11. Taken away from it, Disney's the big monster out here. That putting 78 negative points, Visa's putting 34. Honeywell is putting 29. You get Big Mac putting 17. So bottom line is that the bulk of that happens to be Disney. Inside of the NDX 100, the strength versus the weakness out here, Why is it doing that to me? Weird. So the mover out here, you got ASML. That's putting 15 positive points. Netflix 13, Dexcom 13, taken away from it. Bookings.com negative 82, Mercado Libre 14, IDEX Pharmaceutical 8, and Intuitive Surgical 8. No big deal out there, really. Amazon, let's go to the big dog out here and see what they're doing. There's no doubt we're coming up to the aspect of the holidays, and I expect, Amazon is going to get there. They're due. There's no two ways about that. Just on the consolidation. They're down 550. We're at 34.76. Let's go take a look at Microsoft. Microsoft out here, that is trading. Okay, so that came down with a little juice yesterday. That's still hanging tough up there, though, man. I mean, Microsoft can trade down to probably 326 or 332, but the breakout area is 312. But this is still really strong, like bull in a big way. Netflix, NFLX. What you got with Netflix out here? That is, I'll see with Netflix now. So check this out with Netflix. The breakout area, Netflix had, let's see, that's the 21st, had 8.4 million. We backed down with that with 2.8 million. No, we backed down with 5.2. Then we tested it once with 2.8, and then another with 2.4, man. Unreal. Netflix wants higher price again. Okay? This is something else, man. But that's how that baby's set up. There's no doubt about it. Oh, yeah, great beer. I got to do that. Z, sorry, man. Okay, GBR. There we go. Okay, Great Bear. Come on. Okay, so we got Great Bear Resources. Let's take a look at this baby. The low for the year is $12.76. The high is at $21.20. It's trading at a high right here today. We take a look at the number-wise. Oh, it must be just going to start. Is it starting? Just starting to produce? Is that what's going to happen here? Let's see. So, what a rocket ship this has been. Okay, so you had an ABC up, $17.95. That was a 5.A to B. That gets you 21. Well, it just finished an ABC up. Now, and I know you know the Z. What happens inside the metals market, folks, is that they love to do more than a one-to-one. Oh, I see what happened here, too. Oh, this is nice. Ooh. Okay, so it's not going to be ABC up in the weekly. Well, next week, would you love to see here, Z? Is this thing kind of stopped right where it is right now? Get some sleep over the weekend and see if you can get some volume in this next week. Because if you could get an ABC structure going. And it's a huge one. 340 A. So you got a 16.8 A to B, 26.28. So that'd be 28. That's a nice setup, though, no doubt about it. Let's go to our man Frank in Gloucester. Frank, what's going on, brother?
Hey, how you doing, Tommy?
I'm doing great, man. Yourself?
Good. On our way down to Georgia Tech for the weekend.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Who are they playing?
Yep.
Boston
College, as luck would have it. We're going down because our grandson's in the marching band. But
I love it.
For Tech, but yeah, that's the story. Following in his father's footsteps, who graduated from Tech. So
that is so cool. And if you've ever been involved in these bands, folks, okay, it is amazing how much work they have to do, man.
Yeah. Boy, Ellie was parent. You're busy.
It's unbelievable, man. How you talk about a workout, man? That's like crazy. I mean, I was watching Ellie, and it was like, oh my God. I mean, it's something I never. Yeah, I think you never realize it until you see it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, wow, man.
Yeah. The Tech band, they have to practice 3 to 5 days a week.
Right.
That's their schedule.
Right.
Yeah. So it's a big, big commitment.
Yeah, it is a huge commitment. There's no doubt. Yep. So let's take a look at PayPal here. So PayPal, low's 183.
Yeah, where's the bottom?
Yeah, the high's 310.
Where's the bottom?
Let's take a look, man. So it'd be nice to go a little bit lower today and hit that 200, man. It hasn't tested it yet. Okay, so now I'm going to put this on a monthly, Frank. Oh, I see.
Got it there.
Ooh, 1 sec.
Yeah, see it?
Yeah, that right there. That's not cool. Okay, so you got to be careful here, man. See that 174?
Okay.
It dug into the top of that 216, so 174 can be had, man.
Yeah, well, I'm short, so that's great.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing, man.
yeah, that's
You're having a
what I'm
big
looking
day.
for.
You're having a big day, man, because your Freeport Mac Marine broke out too.
Oh, geez, everything's breaking out.
It-
I have my little spreadsheet, and every comment slot says ABC up.
All right, listen, I know. And folks, what you got to do here, right? And this is, if you happen to be in the commodities market, metals market, and you have these ABCs, you got to start programming yourself right now to take that money when those ABCs finish. And I know what's going to happen is that, it's going to look great. And yeah, sometimes you do a 1 to 1.382, but trust me, okay, take some money, okay? Because the last thing, you're in this to make money, And normally what ends up happening when you get a run like this, it's going to stop and it's going to pull back again. So if you're not in it, don't start buying at highs. Don't buy off us in about another 2 weeks. I can tell you that. that's the bottom line.
That's for sure.
So
I had a son-in-law. He went to this Baruch College in Manhattan.
Oh yeah.
So I looked up this guy Baruch, and I just tried to find out who he was. He was some big Wall Street guy.
Yeah, Bernard Baruch. Yeah, right.
They asked him how he made his money, and his famous comment was, "I always sold before I had to." So
exactly. And that's why Dave White ends the show like that, because that is one great saying, folks, okay? And, you want to sell into a frenzy. And, yes, can it go higher? Yeah, it can. But guess what? When you sell into a frenzy, man, you get your bread. They have to deal with it afterwards, and you go on, okay? Because that's how I come up with that saying about there's always another trade, man. It's like, okay, man.
Yeah.
Cooking, brother.
Hey, we'll see you.
You have a safe ride, too, Frank.
On PayPal. Thank you.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Dow Industrials right now down 131. Nasdaq's up 84. S&Ps are up through 3, folks. Stay right there, folks. I'm going to come right back.
Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
The technology around us is changing every day. With so much happening, it can seem impossible to keep up with all the information. David White's investment newsletter, The Technology Insider, is designed to give you all the information you need to understand the technology that shapes today's markets and tomorrow's future. David White has made his living staying on the cutting edge of technology. His weekly newsletter will give you specific recommendations for value tech stocks, as well as entry prices, target prices, and stops to set for each trade. Dave delivers his weekly newsletters every Friday with updates throughout the week. You can get the Technology Insider at TFNN.com for only $37.50. Sign up for David's newsletter, The Technology Insider, and get an inside look at everything the technology sector has to offer. Try it risk-free today with our 30-day money-back guarantee. TFNN, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, Trade LABU or LABD. Directions Daily S&P Biotech 3 times Bull and Bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Tom O'Brien. Welcome back, folks. Dow's down 119. Nasdaq is up 91. S&Ps are up 5. Let's go to David in Chicago. David, what's going on, brother?
Oh, not too much. I was calling you about Rio. I know you were talking about Freeport, and I'm assuming they're all kind of in a similar setup, probably.
Okay, good. Let's take a look at it. It's a Rio Tinto, folks. Rio Tinto, the low fee is $59. The high is $93. Rio has a huge amount of everything, folks. Whether it's copper, gold, iron ore, lead, silver, uranium, zinc, you name it, they have it, man. This is a monster company out of right here. They say it's out of London, but it's actually Brazil is where they're doing all their business. They plan on taking in $62 billion over the course of the year. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So this has been a one-way trip on the way down, no doubt. It's, last 6 months we just went from $88 to 62. And let me just pull this up. Okay. Oh, this is pretty cool. So we went back. This is a classic. Oh my God, unreal. So you went back to the 62 breakout. It's 14 million. You did it with 18 million, and then this week is going to be 15. Okay. Now, do you own this? You're looking to buy it?
No, I own this. I'm in the house of pain on this. I've been, kind of riding this down probably from the 80s down to here,
Okay, well, now you're going to
I've been adding to it. I know you're not supposed to add to a losing position.
Yeah, but now you're going to get massaged, man. Okay, so 64. This 64.23 is going to be the number you want to see this thing go through. See that big volume right there? The cool thing is this. What I've found is this. When you get to bottoms, right, most times you have a high volume bar above the bottom. Because what happens is that you have the flush out that goes down, and then you just have the leftover lag that basically takes you lower and drives everyone really out of their mind, which I'm sure that, it was testing your patience. That being said, the bottom line is that this does look like it can get off the lows right now. This is there's no doubt that this is the, second day that you had some action here. The first day was on Monday. We had 4 million shares. You just took that out with 4.5, which is good. That's saying that, okay, now you can make the run to the 70, and we know we only got to get by 68. Because if we get by 68, 70's game, and then you're talking a real bounce, man. Then you're talking real action. You're talking going, not necessarily back up to 80, but I'm sure you probably averaged in less than 80 now. Then you're gonna run to $76, man. Let me just. Yeah, that's how it's set up, man.
I was going to ask you, how does, copper's a commodity, so how does it play against the dollar? Does it not have a problem when the dollar's going up, though? Or
copper, what has happened is this. This is what's pretty cool in general, right? Right now, copper is really all about how much more building they're going to go do in China. So what you have in China right now is that the developers have a problem because Evergrande, bottom line, has so much debt, it's incredible. They have taken a couple other developers also with them. And the larger problem is this. The larger problem is that they overbuilt beyond belief. Yeah, you can go on and on, okay? But it has to do with refinancing everything that's already on the books. And there's huge amounts of bets being made, man. I've looked at all these bonds, you know, because I started out in the bond business, man. And, you know, I didn't bite, but there's plenty of bigger players that have bitten on these Evergrande bonds. Well, thus far, they've got paid. What has happened, folks, is this, is that they have defaulted. And every time, when you default on a bond, you have 30 days to pay it. Thus far, Evergrande has paid the default within the 30 days. Now, what happened 2 days ago, it looks to me like this is how the Chinese administration is going to basically try to get the developers out of the trouble they're in and push the can down the road like all, you know, bureaucracies do. So what they did is this. They opened up the spigot that Chinese developers can now go to their local banks, get money, and pay off. Now, this is the kicker. This is, when I was reading through this is the kicker to really understand, folks, okay? That they can pay off foreign dollar debt. And that is the big number. So what has happened is this. This happens all over the world, folks, okay? Companies all over the world have been issuing dollar debt for a long period of time. Now, dollar debt is a great thing to issue because what ends up happening, it's more stable, meaning that our currency doesn't move around like these other currencies do. That being said, it's also problematic because if their currency goes down, they got to pay back in dollars, is a problem. That's not a problem, yuan versus the dollar. What I got out of that more than anything was that the Chinese administration is saying, hey, man, you lock, stock, and barrel. Somehow you are going to refinance what's out there with our state banks. So we're talking about state banks when they're financing over there locally, and they're going to allow them to pay the dollar debt that is outside of China. So, so now get back to copper. So, with that said, right, so what happens is this. The Chinese are the ones using all the copper. So my take is that, you know, yeah, you can go sideways for a while in copper, but copper's almost at all-time highs. The all-time high in copper is $4.89 a pound. You're at $4.39. Let's see. We'll bring this just the continuous contract, and you're going to see this thing looks to me like it still wants to go. You know, we got up to, let's see, we got up to 482. I believe it's 489 on this continuous contract. Let me just see. Okay, so 464. Yeah, 489 is the number. So, you know, it looks to me like it wants to break a lot higher, man. It'll take a bit. I mean, I'm not talking about tomorrow, but, you know, next 3 or 4 months, I think we're going to basically see the longer that this consolidation's been going on for 5 months on copper. The top of the consolidation is 489. The bottom of the consolidation is 396. But it looks to me like you're still going to go higher. So, and that doesn't matter whether if the dollar goes lower, you're going to see copper go higher very quickly. You know, but the dollar right now is higher. So, cooking, brother.
All right. Well, hey, thank you for the detailed outlook there.
Absolutely, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Let's go to Dave in Boston, and we're going to take a quick break, and we get him, but he's going to come right back. What's happening, man? Okay, we'll take a break. Dave, stay right there, or you may have to call back if you just got disconnected, and we will talk real estate. Dow Industrials right now down 124. NASDAQ is up 84. S&Ps are up 4. You got gold holding 1660. Silver up 53 cents. We got action out here in the metals market, folks. Stay right there. We'll come right back.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. For free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
You might think that if you want to be successful at trading in the stock market, you're going to need a crystal ball. After all, it's impossible to predict the future, right? Like any endeavor in life, before you decide it's impossible, get some advice from the experts. You might find that it's not so impossible after all. For daily market overviews that give you direction on the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, subscribe to the Opening Call newsletter at TFNN.com. The Opening Call newsletter is written by Basil Chapman, creator of the trading methodology known as the Chapman Wave. The Chapman Wave up-down sequence gives you an edge in identifying price turns, finding the peaks and valleys in stock prices. Get the Opening Call newsletter by Basil Chapman in your inbox every day. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know, and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Are you looking for a secured investment which pays you on a monthly basis? The Tiger First Mortgage Program may be the program for you. The best rate on a 5-year CD in the country right now, according to Bankrate.com, is paying 1% per year or $1,000 per $100,000 invested. The Tiger First Mortgage Program pays 7% per year, paid monthly, on secured, high-value, buildable properties in St. Petersburg, Florida. The investment is for 4 years, paying 7% per year or $7,000 per $100,000 invested. Your investment is secured by high-value real estate in St. Petersburg, Florida. Your investment can be anywhere from $100,000 to $500,000. Do you want to make $1,000 per year on $100,000 invested or $7,000 per year on a secured Tiger First mortgage? The Tiger First Mortgage Program may be just the program for you. The Tiger First Mortgage Program pays 7% per year, paid monthly. For more information, you can call 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 138. The Nasdaq's up 80. S&P's up 2. The S&P's had a hard time holding price, folks. And once again, happy Veterans Day to everyone out there. I'm going to leave you with our man, Mr. Ray Charles, playing America the Beautiful. And it's a beautiful thing, folks. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Join Tommy tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. And everyone be safe.
Beautiful, for heroes proved in liberating strife. Who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life. America, America, make God thy gold refine, till all success be nobleness, and every gain divine. And you know, when I was in school, we used to sing it something like this. Listen here. Oh, beautiful, far spacious skies, far amber waves of grain, stay loose.